Hi Virgo, kitty cat on the table, Sapphy's on the table. So that's always an omen of a good luck over here. Hence Cat Tarot. For those of you who are here the first time, I know I had people saying, oh my god, cat on the table, it's horrible, it's disgusting. I wish you all the best in your search, but for those of you who are animal lovers, and you know that, I love especially this Siamese one over here. So Virgo, this is going to be a shorter reading because I'm still sick, and from time to time I will stop just to cough it out, not to cough it in your ear. So at the end of this video, in addition to this reading, you will be able to kind of grab additional information. So throughout the reading, if you have any questions, like make a mental note, and then at the end, when I say kind of pick a card, you can get more information in which direction specifically for you things will go, and let me know over there. So let's start. Let's see, Virgo, February 2020. What's up? What's going on? Where are we heading? Woo, 8 of C. This is really talking about looking forward, seeking what is really the best for you. How do you really satisfy yourself emotionally? You are a very patient sign, and for you to kind of like start walking away from something that seemingly seemed to be great. Look at the kitty. Kitty is like looking for the distant seas, and hearing those distant seas say, okay, I have to go and explore and find all these fishes that I'm hearing, or squirrels, or whatever kind of like it's there. I need to kind of like find it. So you have strength. Let's just get an initial cross over here. You have 8 of Fire. This is lovely. This can talk about commitment. This can talk about proposal. This can talk about, and then why walking away? We'll see. And then you have, I almost like said sexy Tom. So that's Freudian slip. It is a Sky Tom, which would be Knight of Swords over here. So some talk is taking place. 2 of Fire in your past. You have a good kitty, one of my karma cards, and you have the cat, the Fool. So guys, it looks like there was some kind of decision that had to be made. Which way will I take? This is almost like a crossroad card. Am I going to take this path or this path? It could be just simply choices. Maybe some of you wanted to further your career, and you knew maybe that relationship will be in a way, and relationship was not satisfactory, so you just decided to terminate that, right? Or this simply kind of like meant, okay, I'm planning to do something and I haven't been ready, and there was like something that you have a long shot, that you really know what you need to do and how you need to go. This really tells me there was some kind of communication about it. Or I really like this card because it really talks about different personalities in people. Some people need to plan every single step of the way when they're traveling. You see, Sky Tom, he kind of like figures, if I just know how to get to the end of the road, and then it's going to be the sign, and from that sign I'm going to figure out next kind of like little kind of like part, and so on and so forth, kind of like moving forward. So it's kind of like incremental over here. So things will be happening for you incrementally, and there is like a huge shift that will be happening for you this month, especially around the 20th of the month. I think you're going to see, you're going to feel really accomplished. You're going to feel that something that maybe you didn't think will work out, it's finally working out, or you're having a clues, you're seeing more, you're understanding more, and things are actually moving forward. This is extremely strong combination over here, that you have these 2 8s. Strength is basically, somebody who can make things happen. Sometimes we push relationship into the next stage. We kind of make things happen, if this is about relationship or work, like in a promotion. But with Strength card, you don't make them happen. You're waiting for things to come to you. You're just gently asking or gently suggesting, so people understand that like I'm in solid kind of like ground that you have inside, right? So this is really interesting, because then things all of a sudden are starting to move very, very fast, right? This is kind of like very, very fiery over here, like fire that we have over here. And then also you have air and air. So fire and air, they are feeding off each other, so which is really, really important. So let's see, there you go, your card came through. And when this card comes for the sign, you don't anymore read it as a hermit. You just like read it, you need to feel yourself. You want to be yourself. Maybe you have been around people where you always felt you cannot open up. You're not fully comfortable, and it just like started to bother you. Maybe you're kind of like expanding. This is to me always connecting to the High Priestess, because the crescent moon is making its own appearance again. It's really talking about that research of that kind of like, what is good for me and what do I need to know. Like only these answers that we get when we spend some time on our own, right, in quietness, are coming to you. It's really, really important. And then you have, oh my gosh, it's just getting better. Then you have a Nine of Cups in the environment. Somebody is dreaming about you. Somebody is saying you're the one, like you'll get going from 8 to 9, right? Maybe somebody has left. Maybe somebody had to travel. Maybe somebody is living in a different country. Maybe somebody said, well, I need to think about it. Maybe this was you. But now it looks like, hey, it is you. It is you who I want. You know what they say, like, I mean, if the bird flies away, you know, it never comes back. What was the saying? It was never yours to belong, to be with, right? To belong. And if it comes back, then basically it is yours. Kind of like a thing like that. And of course, I probably messed it up massively over here. Then we have, we have hopes and fears, and then we have Earth Tom. So now we have Toms. Toms are not very much, they're not immature, but they're not mature. So let's say this is kind of like teenager energy. So this is a Knight of Pentacles. And to me, Knight of Pentacles is the ultimate friendship card. It's not something that is moving very fast, but this is the tempo that you actually like, that you feel comfort with, right? So as I was saying, it's a fire and air. This is kind of like stepping on a gas, and you're going, whoa, wait a minute, hold off, right? A little bit, let's slow it down. And I really like this. Look at this protection. Look at this. I'm taking you to better space. I'm taking you to some safety. I'm taking care of you. So the Knights are kind of like the messengers of the kings. The Knights are more than messengers. We have messengers, and then we have, let's say, fighters for the kings. Like, right, they're like the ones that are representing the strength of the king, which you have it as the first card that actually really opened up in a mind, like you have 4 majors. So this month is going to be a really, really important one. Something might be happening for you with you right away. It's going to be lots of revelations this month, lots. You're going to have lots of insights. You're going to, maybe you didn't even think about things you did in the past. Maybe people from the past are going to come and thank you for something that you did and you didn't even think about it. You didn't even think it was a big deal. Maybe it could be an act of kindness. Maybe it could be an act of helping somebody. But you have made a difference for someone. Because you made this difference, you maybe don't even remember, you actually switch karma in your favor. You know how we always talk about pay it forward, and you're always saying, oh yeah, pay it forward. When's it going to happen? That is going to come back? Well, this month for you. So where is this heading? Oh my gosh, Ace of Earth. Right, Ace of Earth is again that earthy thing. It's one of the best things. Something is moving in such a good direction. Moving forward. I don't really even have anything that I need to clarify over here, because everything is so clear. You might have a couple of suitors if you're looking for a new person. If you're already in a relationship, the things are maybe things maybe went through a rocky period where you really didn't know if you want to stay, or somebody was like wondering about that. Maybe you realize that you needed the comfort in a relationship, not just romance. It's kind of like, it has to be good on the paper, but it has to be like, good to feel kind of like properly, right? So that is really, really important, that you remove any doubt, and then you just jump and just like take this new leaf. These are all really, really kind of like good cards. And now not only are you able to see how you're moving forward with this like new gusto and the new kind of like a zest, but you also are feeling, oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. And maybe, somebody kind of like took a break. As I said, taking a break could be in the form of a trip. It could be like something that had to happen, right? And it took lots of thinking and took that little bit distance to kind of like make that connection grow kind of like closer. And there is like, I mean, really complete clarity about things that need to happen. So Virgos, as I said, this is really good, and you can expand on this now with this addition that you're going to put just at the end of the screen and at the last like 10 seconds. So you can, you're really bringing luck. You are, aren't you? Are you going to have a wonderful month? That was a little bit hesitant, but nonetheless it was. So guys, tell me what you think. Remember, we're getting into Mercury retrograde, kind of like shadows and everything. You guys roll with Mercury, so keep that in mind. And Sapphie says hi. I wish you all the best. Don't forget to pick a card and get a little bit addition to this reading. Thanks, Virgo. I'll talk to you next month, and I love you.